In the situation where you get first rounded and you go out, what happens next?
Bad things to everyone.
I think the team's feeling good, obviously more motivated than ever now. I was starting in losers bracket, so I was excited for that first match. I think it's gonna be a good match either way versus OpTic or Seattle. Just a fire under our ass to just come out and do our thing.
Heading into Major 2, the team is definitely a little disappointed with how we performed. Weaker schedule, and we still went 2-3. There's definitely a fire that's lit under all of us, and we know we have to perform this weekend because that's just unacceptable.
The team's feeling good. I mean, we've been putting a lot of work in recently. I mean, starting in losers, both majors kind of sucks, but we've been putting extra time to figure out how we can perfect our gameplay, especially in like respawns.
This stage, a couple things are going wrong. Is just, it seems like when we get into game, our like mindsets kind of change and the way we approach things kind of change.
Things that have been holding us back has definitely been our hard points. That's just kind of been the story of our team even since last year. But I think if we can get our respawn on point, our teamwork on point, just communication, everything like that, I think we'll come together better.
Our team's performance in stage 2 is very lackluster. One of the bigger issues, translating the way we play in practice. Because in practice, personally, I feel like we're pretty solid, we do pretty good, but then sometimes when we get into the matches, it's like, oh, this situation occurs that we've never been in before, we don't know how to react.
We're definitely not perfect, we can always improve, but I think we've seen glimpses of us doing really good and then glimpses of us just not playing confident or just not playing together.
When you're not prepared, that's when you just start doing stuff, and then usually bad things kind of happen.
Coming up with actual game plans with your team, so when you're in this position, like how do we want to play it? When you play so much and you get in these same situations over and over and over, you just want to be able to like perfect it and just like snap of a finger.
Yeah, I mean, starting in losers is kind of tough, so we all want to win. I mean, I think a top 3 we'd be happy with, but obviously we all want to win.
From the outside looking in, people are counting us out already. I think a top 2, top 3 finish is great. I mean, if we get all the way to top 2, top 3, I want to win the thing at that point.
The one good thing is when things have looked down for my teams, it's not been looking too good, we somehow always step it up and make some crazy runs. So hopefully we can just make some magic happen.
A lot of people have been criticizing us for sure on social media.
Things like that are going to float around, especially from outside peers, people like the Stir the Pot, fans, things like that, people that just view the game.
Yeah, I see a lot of people saying I need to be dropped or benched and stuff. I feel like people have been saying that for like the past 4 years about me. Every single year I keep coming out with the wins. I just kind of use it to fuel my fire.
With the roster changes and stuff, we're just not really too worried about that right now because roster changes just doesn't really affect us at the moment. Whether it's happening Major 2, Major 3, Major 4, Major 5, like you got to focus on what's now. Because I mean, if we go out there and win the event, there's no point in changing. So we just got to go out there and do our thing.